Okay, this video here is to quickly explain about the Launch Effect app. We use the Launch Effect app for events that we sell. So like grand openings or festivals or big parties, we sell them the Launch Effect WordPress theme. Now, the WordPress theme has many different variations, and you can see just by going to launcheffectapp.com the different variations there are. This is a demo of the Launch Effect app, and you can see this one here is a demo, and then if you click learn more, you're sort of taken to the full site that has the menu and all that stuff. We've done many. This is just so you can see that there's different variations, but it's one app. It's one WordPress theme. And you can see here we did this one for a client. It's got a countdown, a video. Then this one, it's the full site. And then this is, the menu, the navigation, and they have a blog here, and all of this is of course WordPress, and it's all controlled through a backend. And that's kind of what I want to show you, so that you see what's going on and that you know how to project manage these and update these. So when I sell this to the client, they're really excited about the win tickets feature, because someone can put their email address here and they can actually be a part of a contest where if they share this link on their social medias, that it will start to track it on this WordPress's back end. It will track how many times they shared it and how many people have clicked. And so that is the contest here, is to win tickets. It's the person who shares this the most. So that's what they really love about this. Now, you can see here another variation of something we did, and here you could tell the box here is see-through, and I'll show you how that happens. It's through a robust, very cool back end that they've developed. So let me introduce you to the back end, the dashboard. It's your normal WordPress dashboard. The pages are here, still controlled, the posts are there, media. The appearance is all still the same. I think the biggest thing is this Launch Effect tab. You click this. This is really what controls everything. Now, right now you're on global settings. This is going to be settings that are going to be throughout the entire site. Now, the sign up page settings are for the sign up page, the win tickets page, the one that has the email address. And then the theme page, well, that's going to be for the back page. After this page, there's a sort of a bigger page which has the whole site. And so when you're in the theme, then these are all the things controlling the theme page. But when you're in the sign up page, these are all the things controlling the sign up page. So, but let's start at global settings. The learn more tab is, global settings, the thumbnails. This is, again, a WordPress setting if you want, when you add media, if you want thumbnails sort of cropped a certain way. We usually leave that one blank. Metadata information. This is what controls what's being said on Facebook about the site. Same thing, meta. So if I share this on Facebook, the description of what's being shared on Facebook is controlled here. And then when you click Facebook, the like button, so this is the company's official page, needs to be put in here. And the image that shows up once I share it on Facebook, that little square image that'll show up, that is where we're putting in here. It needs to be a minimum of 50 by 50, but I've put them like 400 by 400. It's still going to crop down on Facebook, but this is where we want to control that image, and we definitely want to put an image in here. There's CSS scripts, web fonts. The next big important thing is the page background. This image back here that you see, the Carl Cox, this image in the back is controlled here. Now they want it to be under 200 kilobytes, but it's kind of impossible, especially when you have such a huge background like this. And the image size, I believe, let me see if I can see it here. It's something like 1500 by something. It's something big, and maybe I can go. Well, I can get you that information later, but the graphic designer will design the image perfectly for this, so that you can upload the page background there. And so in this case, let's see if I can find the page background. Let's see. So I found it here. I'm going to save changes. And now the page, when I visit it, it's going to have that background that I just uploaded. Okay, it has that background now. I can't see the background fully because we're still not done. There's a lot of things that we need to do in order to get this theme to look right. But see how, you know, things are kind of, you know, not exactly in their place yet. But that's where you put the background image. The favicon is this little image right here. That needs to be uploaded 16 by 16. If they have a Facebook, a Twitter, a LinkedIn, you put all those URLs there. And site credits, usually we're putting copyright 2013, site by, or branding event branding by, but we'll leave that there, and then we'll put the href, and we'll put a target equals blank as well, so that all they see is just site by. Like it should just look like this at the on their site, but then, you know, we put the href and the target equals blank. Now when you go up to the sign up page, this is the page where you're looking at this is the sign up page, and notice how in this example it's not see-through, and we need to make some edits to it. So everything here, this learn more tab, that's this thing right here in this corner, and that can link anywhere. The text can be changed, the color on it, the link, all that can be changed. Even the size of the text right here can be controlled. The container is the actual container, this thing right here, the whole box. And its position, if you want it small, check out what happens. This is right now is showing medium. If you want it small, look what happens. Okay, now it got small. And this is sort of more in line with what they're trying to do. And again, I have to make some adjustments. The designer needs to know that the box is on this side, but we can change the position of the box to the right there. See how you can change the position, and then watch what happens now. We can move this box over to the right. It'll move it, you know, because of the programming. And now we sort of see things more here. And again, still not perfect, so I'm going to have to go back to the designer and have him sort of adjust these things. But let's say we make it medium. You know, so you're playing around with these things, and you're pressing and you're refreshing. And if we make it medium, I think we're sort of getting closer to where the designer wanted. And again, we're going to have to tell the designer to take this part out in order to make this happen. So this is kind of cool. You know, we've got it over here and this over here. Now, the background image, this is important. If you want this to be see-through, like this is see-through, and this is see-through, and this is kind of see-through, you need to upload a PNG file that is see-through. See how this is a PNG file. It's a kind of a gray PNG file, and the designer needs to design a PNG file that, like this guy, this designer right here, he'll send me a PNG file of this sort of black, kind of gray, like black but see-through a little bit, and I'll put that PNG file in here, and now this will convert this box into this black sort of PNG. And that's how you can see that the designer has a responsibility to send the developer a box, you know, the color PNG square. It needs to be a small little square, like this size. It is, what is it, 20 by 20 pixels, and it's the exact opacity, and then we're sort of uploading that into this part here. You can mess with the border width, the page color, drop shadows. There's a whole lot of cool stuff that you can do here. The logo and heading. This logo image is this one right here. This image right here that you see here is this logo image. Or you can have it just say some text, which is launch effect, and in this case that's what you're seeing here, launch effect. You're not seeing a logo image because nothing's been uploaded there. And if you keep going down, you can play with the subheading that appears here, these subheadings, this text here, this, everything here can be played with if you just keep going down and reading all of these. They're all things that you could keep playing with, and you'll become more familiar with these as we develop more of these sites. The video, the way that we got this video here, this YouTube video here, is by putting that video code into here. So you just get the embed code and you put it in there. Progress indicators is the countdown. So if you want to enable the countdown, you click enable countdown, and now you'll have a countdown, 228 days. You put the date here of the day of the event that's happening, or the day that it's expiring. Put it there. And then there's an auto response, so after that email is sent, this is what's auto responded to that person once they sign up. And the theme itself is this. This is the whole theme page, the actual page of the site, and that's controlled here. And in the same way, the container, the nav, the logo, the links, all the stuff that you need to control on that page is right here in the theme settings. So I've explained to you what launch effect is, so you sort of get a grasp of that when you're project managing, or when you're developing, or when you're designing these sites, so that you can keep that in mind.